What's up guys, welcome to another episode of But Does It Spin, and today we're going to be opening another Speedstorm. We haven't opened a starter pack of Speedstorm in a hot minute, and today we are opening this bad boy. It is Raid Luinor L6. What a fantastic Beyblade. Everybody knows that Luinor or Longinus is one of the main attackers in the entire Burst series. So, this is the iteration from Speedstorm, which is Hasbro's version of Sparking Bays. So, it is a little more simplified. It is not as heavy or competitive, but Speedstorm, as many of you know, I'm a big fan of, much more than Quad Drive. So I think, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Of course, we will have to see if Raid Luinor is as good as his other counterparts from other seasons, but right out of the bag you can see attack topped out, weight topped out. There is metal weight on the driver as well. He has the fused disc. Fantastic. I'm pretty excited to see this. So let's go and take a look at this bad boy. But before we continue, do me a favor, leave us a like if you've been enjoying this series, and subscribe to see more videos like this and not to miss any new episodes. And without further ado, let's get this baby going. And here we are with everything out of the box. Let's take a look at the launcher first. As per usual, it is ripcord launcher, Hasbro standard ripcord launcher. This is blue because it is from Speedstorm. The performance doesn't change much from the other ripcord launchers, but they are significantly worse in performance in comparison to the Pro Series launchers and to the Stream launchers. But it's better than nothing. This is the Raid Blade and the Luinor chip. Very cool. As you can see, it is missing a lot of the colors and details from the original Rage Longinus, but for a Speedstorm, I think it looks fantastic. Luinor / Longinus always looked very cool. I do like it quite a bit. As you can see, it is a left spinning bay, and it doesn't really have an uppercut because of the dragonhead here. This is metal, this is all plastic, so it won't carry out the weight like the original Rage Longinus. But the uppercut won't go as much either because it will stop here. So it's more like a smash attack than an uppercut. But it is still very cool, very nice. It is very light though, because these parts aren't metal. But most Speedstorm bays are pretty light. So I'm pretty excited to see how he does. There is the code if you need. The forged disc is 3AD. And this, of course, it's supposed to look like the chassis 3A, but from Takaratomi. But in here, this is too small. As a Hasbro forged disc, it is slightly too small, and so these, which were supposed to help in the attack, they were supposed to be like extra impact points. In this blade, they won't actually come out to be able to do any difference in the attack. So despite that, it is also pretty light, so it won't help in the weight distribution either. It won't weigh down the blade. So it will be very light. Maybe if we change the disc, it could be better. Who knows, but we'll have to see how this performs. The driver is more interesting to me. It is a Destroyer SPM. The tabs are normal, but it does have metal at the bottom. I always thought these Speedstorm metal drivers were interesting because Takaratomi's metal tab drivers, they were actually damaging some of the earlier Beyblades with the stronger tabs. So, Hasbro wanted to keep the weight of a metal tab without having a metal tab, so they added the metal like underneath instead of on top. And I think that is pretty ingenious of them. I think it's very cool. It does feel quite weighty in comparison to the other drivers. And it is a destroy, so we know that it will be quite aggressive. It is a star shaped here, so we know it will make some noise on the arena, and it'll be pretty cool. So let's check it out. Let's assemble it and test it out. And that's it, folks. He did win a few. He lost a lot. He did burst quite a bit. When he got hit, I kept noticing that he was being sent out. I think it's because he's quite light. But yeah, take the conclusions you like from that. This is what I had to show you. Leave us a like if you've been enjoying this series in this channel, and subscribe to see more videos like this and not to miss any future videos. We are focusing mostly on Beyblades, but we are bringing other kinds of spin tops or even random things that we try to spin just to see if we can. So if you're into that, Stay tuned for next time, and until then, stay nerdy, guys.